Hello again. I'm Ashley. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use databases like Newsbank. Newsbank is a very popular database of newspapers that a lot of people don't know might be free to you. It's free to me because my local library, East Baton Rouge Parish, pays for a subscription to it. So if I have a library card, which I do, I can just use the number on my library card to access Newsbank and many other databases. And I can search for old newspaper articles. So I'm going to talk about Newsbank in this video. Your library might or might not subscribe to this database. If they do, I encourage you to go out and get a library card and take advantage of that. Because you might want to search for, I've seen people, as a librarian, I've seen people wanting to search old articles that mention them, old articles maybe that they lost track of and they'd like to see it again. I've seen people wanting to search obituaries. You can do that too. I think for this article, I'm actually going to use John Meese, an actor who I've interviewed in the past. A couple of years ago, I interviewed him and I did some articles about some work that he's done as an actor. I'm going to use him in this demonstration because, as it happens, there are some pretty cool old articles that mention his work. So I thought that would be a good way to demonstrate how to use Newsbank. Now, this website, ebrpl.com, this is my library. This is the library that I belong to. This is my local library. So I just go to their website. It's, if your library subscribes to databases comparable to the ones that my library subscribes to, it's probably going to be very much the same. So I would encourage you just to go to your own library's website and check it out and see kind of how they do this. But this is how Baton Rouge does it. So all of the online databases are under the digital library. So just click on the digital library. We're going to go there. Okay, so we're there. Now we can search by subject, or we can use this A to Z list right here. If we didn't know, if we just thought, oh, I want to look for a newspaper website. I just want to search newspapers. Because there's multiple newspapers. Newsbank is not the only one. So if I just click on my subject and I go to newspapers and magazines, this is all the newspaper-related databases that Baton Rouge Library, East Baton Rouge Parish Library subscribes to. But we're not going to look at all of those in this tutorial. This is just about Newsbank. So I'm going to use this A to Z list link. And I'm going to go to N because I know I want to go to Newsbank. So I'm going to click where it says Newsbank. And I'm going to enter my library card number. Now I just entered my library card number and I hit log in. And obviously I've edited out the part where I put in my library card number because I don't want you to know my library card number. That's a privacy issue. So anyway, so after we hit log in, we're on this screen. Okay. Pretty fancy. Now, what do I do from here? What do I do? Oh my gosh, look at all this. Check this out. Okay, so if we go right here, I think we click on more search options. Yeah, click that. You can actually see the different, you could go in by area. So let's say I want to look for LSU articles, or maybe Baton Rouge centered articles. So I'm going to first click on Louisiana, click on the state Louisiana, and then I'll scroll down. Let's see. Oh yeah, scroll down to the bottom. You can see here, you can search the New Orleans Advocate, you can search the Times-Picayune, or you can search the Advocate, the Baton Rouge Advocate Historical and Current Collection right here. That's what I want. So I'm going to click on that because I think that's where we're going to find the most John Meese related content. So from here, after we clicked on that, check this out. We've got Advocate, 1925 to 2008. Okay. Format images. Yeah, we might find John Meese in there. The Advocate, 1986 to current. The Advocate, 2018 to current. Probably not going to find him after 2018 to current, because John Meese is an LA actor now, and he's been in LA since like the 90s. So he was in Baton Rouge as an LSU MFA student, late 80s, early 90s-ish. And so that's kind of the time frame that we want to look at. So we're going to click this right here. It says 1986 to current. So click on that. And then it'll take us to another search page. And we can narrow this down even more. We can actually enter a date range. If we know, if we know a specific date range that we're looking for. Or we can go down here and kind of do it manually. We can pick a year right here, just change the year. We can go up and pick a year. Let's go in 1986. Let's see what's going on for 1986 and John Meese. So let's just type in his name. All right. And I can select whether I like if John Meese is in the headline, if he's the author and the byline. No. Pretty much we just want to do like a basic keyword search. So I'm just gonna leave that. It's optional anyway. We don't have to put anything there. So let's just go ahead and hit search and see what we get. All right. Okay, so this is just something that he worked on. Something going on at the Manship Theater in the Shaw Center for the Arts. And I didn't even know that there was a summer arts camp production for girls, offering a complete arts immersion, including classes in dance, theater, music, and visual art, creating an on-stage production inspired by John Meese's children's book, Flippy Goes on a Road Trippy. And that's pretty adorable. So that's just an example of something you can find. I actually, that brought up a 2015 article. Let's see what happens if we click this oldest link over here in the left. Okay. This is more like it. So, because this is kind of more the time frame that we were searching in. Like we won in 1986, right? So we've got an article about Tooth of Crime, which is a production that John Meese was in at LSU. Got a couple articles there in The Advocate written by David Foyle, big theater critic for The Advocate at the time. This was the BR Man finalist in GQ competition. He was actually in GQ. He won a contest at the time, Face of the 80s. There's a couple articles about that. 3 articles about that. So this is quite a few articles here. He was in The Rose Tattoo, What You Do About Nothing, so lots of plays that he was in at LSU. Let's click on one, and then I can show you how to save it or share it if you wanted to do something like that. So let's click on this Rose Tattoo article. And as you can see, clicking in the article, you can read the full text of the article. It's all right there. And you can print it, you can download it, you can save it to a folder if you want to keep searching. So you want to just kind of put this aside, save it to a folder. You can even cite it if you need to cite it for a paper or something. You're writing a paper. You can of course change the text size. You can make it bigger. That can be helpful. Or you can just copy the link and then you can migrate to a different website. Like if you want to share it on Facebook or something, you just let people know that if they want to access it, they will have to sign in. And they may be able to use their library card to sign in or not, if your library has a subscription. So a lot of people, I think probably every university is going to have a subscription to Newsbank, and much, much more. The universities are going to have the most. They're going to have the most, they're going to have the best databases for their students to use, and then you just use your student information, your email address and password to access that. But if you're not currently a student, which I'm not, then you can use your library card, or not. But so that's about all, really. That's kind of how you use Newsbank, and I hope you have fun. Bye.